Hey YouTube, Kira Qualia here, bringing you all my Shadowverse Evolve Cardfight Vanguard crossover starter deck opening. This is the long-awaited Shadowverse Evolve Cardfight Vanguard combined set, which implements the Cardfight Vanguard units into the Shadowverse Evolve card game. With this release, we have a booster set, which I'll also be opening up on the channel, so look forward to it. And then the two starter decks that we got, the Sanctuary Knight Brigade and the Apocalyptic Fire starter decks, each one incorporating Royal Paladins and Kagero to the different classes for Shadowverse. So we have Swordcraft for Royal Paladin and Dragoncraft for Kagero. So very, very fun that you can build and start right from these two decks out of the box. So I figured I'd show you all what comes with each individual deck, and then you'll have additional cards to add to each deck with the main booster set as well. So let's go ahead and open these up and see what we get. We'll go ahead and start off with the Sanctuary Knight Brigade. It just how the arts look on the decks, it feels like I'm opening the first Cardfight Vanguard starter decks all over again. Definitely excited for this. So we'll go ahead and open up this first one here. Should be some pretty awesome cards because all of them are units for Royal Paladin made into Shadowverse Evolved. And we also have this promo pack as well. It contains 3 of 12 possible cards, so very, very awesome here. You can see them here. Alfred Early, King of Knights Alfred, Blaster Blade Evolved, Wingall, Knight of Conviction Boars, Flash Shield Assault, Knight of Silence Galatine, Little Sage Marin, Liane. These might all be cards that are in the actual deck itself. Maybe these are just foil versions in the actual one here. So we're going to go ahead and just zoom in a bit here. So we have the packet that comes with the markers and then the manual for how to play that's normally given out with each Shadowverse start deck. And then we have the actual deck here as well. So already from the front, you can see the awesome original art for King of Knights Alfred. We actually just had King of Knights Alfred released in D format as well. So to have that release and this release all be in the same month, very, very awesome. It is a is this the evolved form? Yeah, this is the evolved form. So I'm guessing King of Knights Alfred may be the evolved form, and then we may have maybe like Alfred Early be the original form for it. So it has Storm, Twin Drive. Whenever a follower with Twin Drive attacks, you perform 2 drive checks. So that's the big gameplay gimmick that they're adding in for Shadowverse Cardfight Vanguard. It's a Vanguard and a Royal Paladin as well. On Evolve, search your deck for a Royal Paladin follower that costs 3 or less to summon it. Shuffle the deck. If there are at least 15 in your cemetery, give it and this follower +1 attack and shield. So awesome. We have the copy there. This is Alfred Early. So this is the one that you evolve. It just says right here, for a cost of 2, evolve this follower into King of Knights Alfred. Storm and Twin Drive. Followers of Storm can attack, so it kind of lays out the abilities for the Shadowverse card game on that card as well. We have 3 foil copies of that for Alfred Early. We have Blaster Blade for, this looks like to be the anime art for this card as well. And with it, you can evolve this follower, single drive, so then it just performs 1 drive check. And Fanfare, if it was put in the field by an ability, evolve it. Awesome. We have 3 copies of Blaster Blade, I hope. Yes, we do. Here is Wingall, once again with the anime art for this one. So we have 1 copy there, 2, and then 3. You can tap this card, pay 3, select a Blaster Blade in your cemetery, and summon it. Awesome. Very cool. Knight of Conviction Boars, 3 of cost, Swordcraft. They're all foil too. It's very nice for the gold. I'm guessing when we get to the silvers and the bronze, they might be common. We have Flash Shield Assault. Awesome. What I've noticed as well is just we have it's a, cost 1 generic spell. So maybe usable in Swordcraft decks as well, just there. All right, now we get to the common foils. Knight of Silence, Galatine. We have a 3 of count, I believe, for him as well. Little Sage Marin, also. 3 of cost with Ward. Lake Maiden, Liane, another Ward with a Fanfare just to add to your hand. So very similar to the original Liane ability. Knight of Rose, Morgana. 3 copies of this 2 of cost. We have the actual trigger units this time. Future Knight Lou. And it looks like if this card is revealed by a drive check, you give a follower on your field +2 attack. So it works very similar to a critical as well. And you search your deck for a Blaster Blade, reveal it, add to your hand, then shuffle. So you discard a Vanguard card with its Fanfare. 3 copies of this card. Margul, discard a Royal Paladin, draw a card with its Fanfare. 1 of cost card as well. Flogel, start your end phase, refresh this card. So just making it all the more difficult to attack into Flogel. And then we have Elaine for our heal, giving your leader +2. So I love how the triggers work very similarly to how triggers are actually supposed to be played. Stardust Trumpeter. Then here are more of the evolved cards. We have King of Knights Alfred, 2 additional copies of its evolved. The evolved Blaster Blade with its original art this time. So no name change from Alfred early to King of Knights Alfred. Blaster Blade just evolves into Blaster Blade with the additional 3 of copy count there. And then additionally in the evolved deck, we have these drive points. You can put up to 10 of this card in your evolved deck. Followers with drive have rush and single drive. So just an added spell for the evolved deck also. And then we have the additional one of this one for that play. Here's our leader for Aichi Sendo. Awesome looking Aichi Sendo, Arise My Avatar. And then we have the actual evolution points to finish off the Royal Paladin deck. But all in all, this looks awesome. Just to play this right out of the deck, having a feel for the original Cardfight Vanguard in Shadowverse Evolve playstyle. And we'll go ahead and open up the promo pack now to see what we get for these cards. Also, if they have like a more shinier foil on them, maybe. Let's see. We have, yep, and that's exactly what it is. We have Knight of Conviction Boars for our parallel rare here. Knight of Rose Morgana. And Knight of Silence Galatine. Awesome. So there are some chances just for some higher rarity foil cards from these packs alone. I'll take it. Good way to change up the decks and make it just not a normal deck you're opening up. You have that additional pack to get. And I'm sure we'll have one with the Kagero deck as well. So this is Dragoncraft. So with this one, we have the many different Kagero followers from units. Here's the Apocalyptic Fire one as well. There's the manual as usual. We have the actual deck now to open up also. So starting off, we have Dragonic Overlord Evolved. I can only assume that it has a normal unit or the anime looking art for this as well. While Overflow is active for you, if there's another Kagero follower in your field, it has Storm. That's pretty good, especially. There's the anime art for Dragonic Overlord, the original art for that, just like Blaster Blade also. So we get the 3 copies here for this unit/follower. Dragon Monk Goku has Ward. Tap, banish 4 Kagero cards from your cemetery. Deal 4 damage to each enemy leader and enemy follower on the field, and that's pretty good. So we have 3 of count there. Dragon Knight Aleph. Evolve this follower into Embodiment of Victory Aleph. So there's one of the other evolved units there. 3 of copy count as well. Berserk Dragon. Give this follower Drive, which are those boosted evolves from the evolved deck. On Drive, select up to 1 enemy follower on the field, deal it 3 damage, and this follower plus and plus attack and shield. 3 copies of Berserk. Wyvern Guard Bari. Love the arts. And like I said, we're using the original arts from the original series, so very awesome to have them in Shadowverse form. Dragon Knight Nahal. We have 3 card count for this card. Bar as well with Ward. I'm guessing a lot of these cards match up to the Royal Paladin star deck as well. Chain Attack Sutherland. 3 card copy count. There's Follower Rias to go with it as well. Very similar. These cards were released in the original second set. Here are the trigger units. We have Embodiment of the Spear Tar, the 3 of count there. Gatling Claw Dragon as well, with a different ability than the actual ones for Royal Paladin, but still very awesome. We have Lizard Soldier Gonlu, Dragon Monk Genjo as well. And then we have our starter card, which is Lizard Runner Undo for an amulet. It's a starting amulet, so interesting. I'll have to double check. At the start of the game, if your deck is based on the Cardfight Vanguard universe, put a card with starting unit from your deck onto your field. So it already starts on the field. That's very, very interesting way to play. That must be how Trumpeter was as well. Then we have the additional evolved cards, Dragonic Overlord. 2 additional ones here, Embodiment of Victory Aleph, which we have the 3. The drive point, followers drive have rush and single drive, so there's the added drive point there. And then the 1 additional drive point as well, right here. And then we have the Toshiki Kai Burn in the Apocalyptic Fire leader. I love these original arts that they've given us for these also. And then we have the evolution points to finish off this deck as well. And then the final thing to open, which the camera's kind of off center there, is our pack for the set. Maybe we can pull some awesome looking foils from this one as well. They all look very, very cool. I'm just excited to see what we can get for Kagero Dragon Crab. Oh, nice. We got Wyvern Guard Bari. That looks awesome. Berserk Dragon, and Dragon Knight left. So with this pack, we had the chance to pull Dragonic Overlord of the Evolved form, but it looks like we just got the grade 2s, but the Bari looks awesome especially. I hope you all enjoyed this look at the different start decks for Shadowverse Cardfight Vanguard. I'm definitely looking forward to potentially filming some games for the channel, as well as opening up some more of the main set, and potentially even some deck profiles. I'm sure if some people were interested in getting into Shadowverse Evolve, this starter deck and set is definitely a way to introduce them, because then they can use all of the units from Cardfight Vanguard with these cards as well. And as always, until next time, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and Kira Qualia out.